Welcome to my AI studio where I'm going to teach you how to get clients in 2026 using AI. So, what you need to do first before you do anything, before I know you want to click around and try everything out. Before you do that, make sure you watch these videos from the very start to the very end. I'm going to share stuff like my exact strategy, how to use the agents, exactly what you need to do so you're not using them blind. This course isn't crazy long. It's I don't even know how long it's going to be, honestly, by the end of it, but it's likely going to be under an hour long. But I'm basically going to go over the strategy that I use, the method that we use to have AI do it for us, how to work the expert studio, and then going through some complete examples. So you know exactly how I make content to get clients in 2026 because a lot has changed since I started marketing. I started marketing 14 years ago, maybe 15 years when Google first had ads. And back then, it was a lot more different than it is right now. So before, you used to be able to put out an ad and you'd instantly get a client. So, it would be like one ad, one client. You could sell them any size package. There wasn't much noise, there wasn't much competition. But since we live in a competitive world with the auction system of stuff like Facebook ads, TikTok, algorithms, etc., it really takes multiple touch points in order to get a client. So instead of doing one ad, they have to see upwards of 13, 20 different pieces of content before they're willing to actually convert. So standard direct response just doesn't work anymore, especially on the organic side. So you used to be able to organically push out content too, though directly advertise your product. That stuff doesn't work. You really have to create great content and then push that through the algorithm and then boost that content too at the same time. So one of the main things that you need now in today's world is going to be authority as well. So not only do you need multiple touch points, you need to be seen as an authority, and you also need to be seen by lots of people because you could create your authority content and it's just not going to get any views. I'm sure everybody's tried it here where you push out a piece of content and only your mother likes it. Or, some people like their own post and that's the only like that they get for it. And there is a reason for that. And there's a way to get around it. The meta's completely changed for marketing. Trust me, in the marketing world, I had an agency all throughout those last 13 years, spent personally over $100 million on ads. And I saw this change coming, which is one of the reasons why I got into creating content and becoming an influencer. And I know what you're thinking, Matt, this sounds like an absolute ton of work. Well, we have this thing called artificial intelligence now, which makes it significantly easier to make the actual content. So it's something that's going to take you almost no time, or you could have someone on your team do it for you. But take it from me, I grew to 370,000 followers. I also have 6 kids. And I also own a business too at the same time. I'm not spending all day making content. I'm using and leveraging AI in order to make that content, in order to get clients. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And yeah, just go step by step through these videos. This one is just an introduction. As you can see in front of you, you have the Expert Studio. I know there's lots of different buttons on it. But I'm going to go through and explain every single one. First, we're going to start with making you a strategy that's actually going to work. So I've consulted people on this. People have paid me thousands of dollars for this strategy, setting up this strategy for them. After the strategy is created, we're going to then create an assembly line where we can have AI take care of all of the content for you. So you could start to create great content with a good strategy that's also easy to create. Very, very easy to create. Going to be extremely simple. Then we're going to go through using the agents, and this is how we actually create the content, going through the actual assembly line. So we'll make all the different agents and then using the agents. So I'm going to show you a bunch of examples of how to create content with these agents using my best practices in answering any kind of potential questions you have. So like I said, make sure you watch through everything. This is, you've already purchased Expert Studio. This training is free. I've charged thousands of dollars for this exact training, and you got it for $37, and you get 37 days of tools too at the same time to get a result. And by the end of 37 days, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to have some kind of results from doing this if you commit to it. So watch the rest of the videos. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.